Hello! Ho, ho, ho! I am so glad you came to visit me today. We're in my workshop. And today, I thought I'd teach you some of the things I used to do when I was a little boy. One of the things I love to do, and of course I love Christmas, is making Christmas ornaments. I used to sit around and make them all day and all night. And the elves got jealous because they wanted to help me, but I wanted to do them by myself. But I found out it was more fun to do them with your family and the elves. So let me show you what we're going to make. We're going to make a couple balls today. And we're going to fill them with stuff so that they look very pretty when they hang on the Christmas tree. So the first thing that you will need is a clear Christmas ball. Now these are plastic, so they're safe to use. So you can tell your parents to get the plastic ones. First thing that we need to do is pull the top out. Now as you can see, there's a hole in the top. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill it with different things. You can fill it with ribbon. You can fill it with balls, nice glittery balls. We can use string. We can even use these funny little squiggly things that I love. Why don't we start with one of those? Let's see how we can do this. Let's see if we roll it around, kind of make it into a circle, squiggly line. Kind of looks like a funny letter. And what you want to do is just put it in. And maybe for fun we can add... No, I don't think we need to add anything. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good. Why don't we put the top back on? And there's the first one I've made. That looks great. Want to try another one? Let's see. Oop, it's rolling away from us. What else could we... Oh, I've got a great idea. Let's get another ball out. Now remember, this is stuff that you can do at home. This is very easy to do. You just have to ask your parents to pick up the products. And I think you can pick them up at any arts and crafts store should have these for you. I get mine from my elves. But here's a fun one to do. We got these great little pom-poms, and they're fun to play with, and they kind of bounce. You can stick one in. Oh, it's a tight fit, but it'll work. Oh, there we go. We got one in. Let's try some other ones. What other colors do we have? We have a red. Oops. Santa's Butterfinger today. Here's a red and a green. Oh, how about a little bit bigger green one since we already have a silver one in there? Did you know that Christmas ornaments were not always around? They didn't start till a very long time ago. It was about the 1600s. That's when the first Christmas ornaments appeared in Germany, a long way off. And we can thank all of them for having wonderful Christmas ornaments on our tree every year. So let's put the lid back on. And what do you think of that? That one's a little bit of red, a lot of green and silver. And coming up next, Santa is going to teach you how to make ribbon loop garland that you can put on your tree, you can put around the house. It's a lot of fun to make. Ho, ho, ho! Hello and ho, ho, ho! And welcome to my workshop. I love to be in my workshop. This is actually my very private workshop. This is where I get all my great ideas for new toys, and I have some of the elves come in and help me build them. But one of the things I liked to do when I was little was make ribbon loop garland. Oh, it's a lot of fun. You can use construction paper, and you can do a couple things with the construction paper. You can lay a ruler down, draw a line, and then draw a line halfway and cut them, and you make a lot of little strips of paper. Now that's a lot of fun, first of all. And then what you do is you form them into little loops, and you either staple them or glue them, and then you form the next loop around. And I'm going to show you how to do that. But sometimes you don't always have a lot of time to get the scissors out and have mom and dad help you cut. So one of the things that you can do is you can pick up at a local craft shop they already have ribbons pre-cut and lots of pretty colors. Let me show you. We'll open up the package and let's pull out what's in here. Oh, look, they put it in another package for Santa. It's always fun finding the way to open this. It's like opening a present at Christmas time. We're almost there. Oh, let's pour them out on the table. Now let's get rid of our paperwork here. We can put it down here on the other table. It's always good to clean up your workspace. So what we've got lots of different ribbons here. And the way we make these is these are actually pretty fun. They're already pre-made. Oh, and here's the adhesive in order to put the ribbons together. Let me show you how it works. It's very easy to do. You pull off one of the ribbons, and the nice thing about the ribbon strips is that they're two different colors on them. So you can use either side or mix and match. And we pull one of the nice little stickies off here. And what you do is you adhere it to the back of one. Let's put it right here so you can see. We put it on there. And now comes the fun part, trying to get the other part off. You may need some help from your parents with this one. There we go. And then all you have to do is you make a nice little circle with it, and you meet the ends to end. And you hold it together for a second, and now you have your first little loop. Oh, let's do another one. Let's pick a different, let's do this. These are like snowflakes. I love snowflakes. And we'll pick out another little sticky. And we'll put it in the middle here. And then we'll try to peel it off again. There we go. And now we'll take that off. We'll clean up our space because it's always good to keep your workspace clean. And we'll do it one more time, but this time we're going to do a little different. We have to actually put it through the loop. And you bring the two ends together. And now you've made a chain. And you can make this ribbon loop chain as long as you want. Let me tell you, the elves love to do this, and I have to be careful because if I don't stop them, they'll be all over the tree, all over the workshop, all over the sleigh. The reindeers will have them on their antlers. So all you have to do is remember, just put one inside the other. Oh, Santa's just going to make a few more here. I think we're going to use this pretty blue color on this side, and we'll put the sticker on the other side. These are kind of hard to pick off the sticker, so you might need some help from your parents. Let's just get the peel. Oh, there we go. Great, we got that one off. We'll put it over here with the discard pile. And once again, we're going to put it through the loop. And we bring the two ends together. And now we have 3 of them. You can keep going. I'll make a few more. And coming up next, I'm going to show you how to make pictures of little reindeer. It'll be a lot of fun, but we're going to need your thumbs, so make sure you bring your thumbs with you. Hello again, and welcome to my workshop. I'm so glad you came back to see me. We've got something fun today. We're gonna make some reindeer. You know how much Santa loves reindeer. We're gonna need a few things. We'll need some plain white paper. You can use Christmas cards. You could use note cards. You can ask your mom and dad if they have any of these around the house. We also need a few other items. You need some glue. Just some plain white glue is fine. Get the washable. Your parents will love you for it. I need a marker, a Sharpie. It can be brown or black, depending on what color you like. We also need some kids' paints, because we're going to get a little messy with this one, and Santa likes to get a little messy. And you might need some scissors, as well as one of my favorite things, googly eyes. I love googly eyes. And we have some red dots here for some noses. So I'm going to show you how to make some reindeer. First, what we have to do is we put our card down. We open our paint very carefully. And we're going to get our thumb messy. So let's just put some paint on it. Oh, didn't get much paint, so maybe we'll just stick our finger in a little bit. It's okay to do this, but make sure you have a workspace that you can put it in. There we go. Look how messy Santa's thumb is. This will be a really good one. Now these are called thumbprint reindeer, and the reason why they are is we use our thumb. Now watch, we just very carefully place our thumb down on the paper, rock it back and forth a little bit, and it makes a nice brown impression. Let's make 2 on this card. It's a little messy. Here comes the second one. Rock it back and forth a little bit. And there we go. We have 2 outlines for reindeers. Now we need to clean our thumb. And we'll let that dry for just a minute. And I want to tell you a little story. Do you know the name of the reindeers? Let's do it together. It's Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. I want to tell you something interesting. Donner's name really isn't Donner to begin with. It was Donder. They spelled it a little differently. It was D-U-N-D-E-R. But you know why everybody calls Donder Donder? Because the little reindeers couldn't say Dunder very well, and we had to change his name to Donner. But the other interesting thing is that if you take Blitzen and Donder and you put them together in Dutch, another language, it actually stands for thunder and lightning. And do you know why they're thunder and lightning? Because they are the 2 fastest reindeer that I have, and they keep everybody moving at all times. I think we might be dry enough now to try to put some more things on. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some googly eyes on it. So these are googly eyes, and we'll probably get some little ones to make them fit better. So we have 2 googly eyes. Oops, and they're sticking to Santa's fingers. 2 for this one, and let's do 2 on the other one. There we go, we have 2 on the other one. And we're going to get our glue. And I like this glue because it's got a nice little spout on it so it doesn't spill all over the place when you use it. We'll put a little dot on. A little dot of glue right there. And we'll put our first eye on. Just kind of drop it on anywhere you want up there. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Santa doesn't have to have everything perfect. Santa just likes that you tried and you had fun doing it. Let's put another eye on. Oh, there we go. And we'll put another eye on the other guy. Maybe this could be Donner and Blitzen. That's who we're going to make here. Donner and Blitzen. We'll make a portrait and we'll give it to them afterwards when it dries. All right, so we got the eyes on. They have to sit for a little bit. Then we're going to put a nose on them. Now I got some little red pieces of felt here, and we're going to use that to put on our nose on our reindeer. Now I know it's Donner and Donner and Blitzen don't have a red nose, but who has a red nose? That's right, it's Rudolph. So we'll just pretend that they're dressing up like Rudolph today. Let's put the little red dot on. And you see, one thing you'll be able to do is you have smaller fingers than Santa. It'll be easier for you to put the noses on. But Santa still likes to do it. Because remember, the important thing is to try and have fun while you're doing it. So let's put the red noses on. Stick that eye down again, it's not quite glued. Now comes the next part. First, remember, always clean up your workspace. We're going to take our marker and we're going to draw some antlers on their head, because all reindeer have antlers. Did you know that reindeers naturally lose their antlers? So if you see a piece of antler from a reindeer, it was given to the people by the reindeer, it falls off, and they pick it up and they do all kinds of things with it. And then they grow it back. It's kind of like your hair. They cut your hair and it comes out, and then it grows again and gets really long. That's what happens to the reindeer. So there we go. We have our one that we just made now, which looks kind of like Donder and Blitzen. And other things you can do too is you can also make it look like an elf a little bit, and I drew a hat on him earlier. I hope you had fun making these, and I'm glad you came today to see Santa at his workshop. And you're welcome back anytime you want to come and see me. So remember, be kind to everybody, be nice to everybody, and smile a lot. And don't forget to say Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho!